Shot offered by the batsman. We have two batsmen, Bhargav and Shakir at the crease. Bhargav on strike. Oh, and he's edged that one and straight to third man inside the circle. Looks like Shifas is getting a little bit of shape. Oh, and he's glanced that on the leg side. And they're going for the double. And that's 2 runs. Here's Shifas. And that's another leave by Bhargav. Looks to be throwing caution in the wind to start.
Watch the TV.
Ooh, and that's a play and a miss by Bhargav. An appeal, but the umpire looks not interested. Shifas making some quick changes in the field here. Ooh, and he's edged that one straight to backward point. And that's the first over completed. The Rising Konkan Stars are 2 for no loss in 1 over.
And it will be Abhilash to bowl the second over of this game. Shakir will face strike for the first time now. He's bowled that well and he's kept it out well. There will be a quick signal here. Good throw. That was a close call here. And that is given out by the umpire. Direct throw by the backward point fielder. As Shakir, facing only one ball, has to depart. He's disappointed.
Yeah, there was an amazing throw from the fielder there. Direct hit. And Shakir looks dejected to walk back to the dugout. Tried to sneak a single there. And what a throw that was.
Bhargav will now be back on strike after that run out, as Ibrahim will wait at the non-striker's end. Abhilash pull the second delivery. He's played that well. It was a full toss. It's been a tight fielding here by Artech, not giving much away.
Yeah, the Artech looked to be quite proactive in the field, not giving them easy runs here and there.
Ibrahim now getting set to face his first ball. It's only the second over. The first wicket has fallen. It's a good ball there. Good ball. Well dealt with by Ibrahim.
The Rising Stars look to be happy taking those quick singles right now. But they will need those big hits in the power play.
Plays that well. Wanted the quick single. There was never a run there.
Good call from the non-striker to send Bhargav back. Would have been trouble if they went through with the single. Here's Abhilash again. Well played by Bhargav, and looks like they're taking two and they'll get there comfortably.
It was well struck by Bhargav, getting onto the front foot. There is a fielder in the deep, just guiding it towards him and calling for the quick double. They need that here, Rising Star Konkan.
Here's Abhilash. Oh, he's played that well, but straight to the fielder. And that's the second over complete.
It was a good shot by Bhargav. If it had gone in the gap, there was some danger. It would have been two. But the fielding restricting that now.
New bowler in the attack, Syed. And he starts off. Took a single. Quick single there.
Really surprising by the Rising Star Konkan. Beg your pardon for the Artech. The opening bowler did not give any runs away. They still choose to replace him. They might be saving him for the end.
Bhargav looks to be a little bogged down here. He's struggling to play his shots. He'll maybe need a boundary or two here to break loose. Oh, swing, and that's called wide from the umpire. Close call there. Bhargav really needs to break loose here. And that's a dead ball. Looks like the keeper wasn't done setting his field. And that's another quick single by Bhargav. They will really need to get a move on here if they want to set a good total for the Artech. Ibrahim on strike. Another quick single and sent back by Bhargav. There was no run there. And that's great fielding again from the Artech Warriors. They seem to be very, very proactive in the field today. Already one run out. Here's Syed. And played back to him. Final ball of the over here. And that's going to be called a wide. Artech doing exceedingly well here to start, both in terms of their bowling and their fielding. That's a short one, and it's a bit of a top edge, and that should be 2 runs there. They come back comfortably for the 2. That was a bit of a surprise from the bowler there for the batsman, but he negotiates with it comfortably and they end up with 2 runs. That's the 3rd over completed. 12 for 1.
It's well played there by Bhargav. Aerial shot. It is racing away. There is a fielder chasing, but he won't get to it in time.
Not a very good start to this over for Abhilash there. That was wide and there for the taking for Bhargav. And he played it very well over the infield and 4 runs. Looks like the batsman needs a cap over here. Umpire calls him back and says, "Let's play." Oh, and he's hit it right back to the ball. Amazing in-swinging ball there to Bhargav, and He gets caught at the crease and he hits it right back to. You can see the replay there. Bhargav hits it straight back to Abhilash. So, new batsman at the crease. We have Shakir in at 4. And he'll be facing Abhilash. Swing and a miss here. A wide ball. A wide-ish ball to start off with. Here's Abhilash again. Guided down to third man by Shakir. Gets one there. The rising Konkan Stars haven't been able to get going in this innings. They really need to try and pick up some momentum here. Ooh, and that's a wide ball from Abhilash. He'll have to bowl that one again. Again played down to third man. Final ball of the over here. Play and a miss there. That's 4 overs done. 19 for 2.
Syed now to continue to Ibrahim. Plays that while he cuts it well. There is a fielder running towards it. They look like they will go for the double. Good running, yeah.
Yeah, comfortably back for the second there. Looks like Ibrahim lost the glove there while completing those runs. Here's Syed again. Oh, and that was a short one. And that's been called a wide by the leg umpire. That'll be one for the over as well.
That's bounced. That's gone flying over his head. The keeper somehow managing to collect it. The bowler will have to re-bowl that. Cuts it well. Good fielding. Close call. There was a chance. Great fielding, yeah.
The Artech Warriors have been at the top of their game tonight when it comes to their fielding. Already created 2 chances here and produced 1 wicket in the form of a run out.
A very attacking field here. The batsman plays in the gap. Fielder will stop it from going to the boundary.
Yeah, that was well placed there by the batsman. Picked up 2 runs there. So the Artech team looks to have a very attacking field. We have... Ooh.
That's not a good ball bowled by Syed. Full toss, a no ball called by the leg umpire. And Shakir has no problems with it. Dismisses it for a 4 in the point region over the fielders. Syed now not bowling where his field is placed. The captain has kept a really attacking field for him. But Syed not making use of it.
He missed out there. It was a free hit, but well bowled by Syed. Looks like we still have the attacking field here. Third slip, a gully. It's been played straight to short cover and... Ooh, the throw was wide. That was definitely a chance. Looks to be one of the first mishaps in the field tonight for the Artech Blue Star. If the throw was on point, that would have definitely been quite close. The Rising Stars seem to be taking their chances here against Artech when it comes to the quick singles. Four overthrows there on that last ball. Here's Syed. Oh, and he's been stopped. Dead ball call there. Final ball of the over here. Has been played well, straight to point, and no run there. That's 5 overs completed, 35 for 2.
And it is going to be the last over of the power play. Rising Star Konkan will be wanting to go for those big shots before the fielding changes come into place, as they will be able to keep 5 fielders on the boundary ropes.
First ball here from Ram, and glanced on the leg side, and that's a quick single. Let's see if beg your pardon there, Naseef bowling the 6th over.
He's not giving much room to the batsman, bowling both of the balls onto the body. And he's bowling with good pace. Ibrahim and Shakir can't do much with it.
Yeah, he's hitting that good length. Batsman looks to be in trouble there with that ball. Three balls left in the power play. I'm sure the batsman will be looking to get a few boundaries here. It's a play and a miss.
Looked like he wanted to give himself some room. Play it onto the offside, cut it. But Naseef, he has that good pace. Not letting Shakir do that. He's gave himself room again. He wanted to go for the big shot. He's just taken the edge. There is protection in the deep. He's quick enough to let them take only the single.
Yeah, he looked to hit that over cover, but got a bit of a thick edge there, and it ran down to backward point. Naseef bowling with some good pace here. Last ball there, safely negotiated by Ibrahim.
And yet again, the fielders of Artech being really quick, not letting them get a lot of runs.
So here we have the Artech bowling summary. Shifas looks to be the pick of the bowlers here with 2 runs in 1 over. Then we have Abhilash, 2 overs, 11 runs and a wicket. Syed looks to have gone for a few runs with 2 overs, 22. And Naseef, again, 1 over, 2 runs. Great start here by the Artech. Here's Shifas, and it's played down to long off. That'll be 1.
It was a full toss. It was staying low. Ibrahim is playing it with ease. Beg your pardon, Shakir playing it with ease towards the long on. Fielder collecting it. Shifas now to bowl his second. Bowls it well. Ibrahim just getting his bat down on time. But it will not be any run here.
Looks like Ibrahim was winding up for a big shot there. Shifas made the adjustment, bowled a slow one. Here's Shifas again. Played down to long off again. That will be another one.
Shifas bowling smartly here. Bowling those slower ones. And it's not looking easy for the batsman to go for those big shots. Now Shakir back to face Shifas.
Oh, he goes for the big shot there, but that's a miss from Shakir.
He wanted to play it on the leg side. There is no fielder apart from the cow corner on the deep. There's a big gap there. Only a fielder in the circle. If that had got any bat on it, that was surely a 4. Because now Shifas will make the change. Make the fielder go out. As he had that option. He had 5 fielders in. He does make the change now. He goes for the shot. There is a fielder. And he will take that catch with ease. Good catch by the fielder in the deep.
Yeah, great planning there from the Artech Blue Star. Here's the replay of the wicket. Comfortable catch there by the fielder. And Shifas gets his first wicket here.
Shakir, handy knock, scoring 14 off the 11 deliveries. But he's given away his wicket. That will make the new batsman come in.
Last ball of the over here. And safely played by the batsman.
New batsman Mobeen deals with it well. He's not bowling at an easy length. Shifas and Ibrahim and Mobeen have dealt with it well in this over. It looks like it will be Naga, the new bowler, who is introduced into the attack, the off-spin bowler. He has a pretty safe field, a defensive field. He's bowled him there. Good ball by Naga on his first delivery. Takes up the wicket off Ibrahim. Wasn't an easy delivery to face. Lot of flight. Lot of turn on this occasion. As Ibrahim will have to depart on the first ball of Naga. He's given flight, bowled that way outside off. And just clipping the bails. Rising star Konkan in a spot of bother. His Naga has picked up a wicket on his first delivery. Rising star Konkan 40 for 4. It's only the 8th over. New batsman will have to take strike. I reckon that Artech Blue Star should make a more attacking field, not give them those extra singles. As Iftikhar will face Naga now. Flighted delivery. There is a fielder chasing after it. They will get only the single. Mobeen now.
Great start there by Naga. Oh, well played there by Mubin. Looks like Naga is getting some good revs on the ball here. Here's Naga again. And that's played down to long off for a single. Inside edge there, a little bit of hesitation from the batsman. And no run there. Naga getting some good turn on the ball. Last ball here. Batsman goes onto the back foot and misses it. Great over here from Naga. 2 runs and a wicket. Shafas here. Bowling his 3rd over. Batsman plays it down to short cover. Slow one from Shafas. And quick single from Mubin. Shafas really wearing his speeds very well here. Keeping the batsman guessing. Big swing from Iftikhar and he misses it. Great spell so far from Shafas. Making sure the batsman has to work for their runs. Big swing again and another miss. Shafas getting some outward movement here. Slower ball again, and another swing and a miss from Iftikhar. I'm sure the pressure will be building in the batsman's mind. 3 dots here now in a row. Slower ball on his legs. And that's leg byes called by the umpire. That was a boundary opportunity missed out there by the batsman. That is the end of the 9th over. 44 for 4.
It looks like it's going to be Naga to continue into his second. Oh, he's bowled well in his first. Steps out. He misses it, and so does the keeper. He's running for the second one. And they do so with ease. Naga will get that bye. As the umpire signals so. Naga bowls a full toss. The batsman goes at it. There is a gap. The fielder will get to it in time. Stopping the boundary with the dive. There's a close call there, but Naga not being able to collect it cleanly. It was a powerful throw from the deep. We have some concerns. Naga might have hurt himself. It looked like it had hit the pitch and skidded on. Naga might have not been expecting that. Flighted delivery yet again. Full toss yet again. But the fielder will cover it up. Shafas won't be too happy. He's bowling those full toss deliveries. Bowled really well in the first. That's a good delivery there. But the keeper makes a mess of it. Naga disappointed. The keeper apologizing to the captain and the bowler. It was a chance. Goes begging down. If the card gets a life. It's a good ball there. Batsman went on the front foot. It was a bit short. Ball getting good turn tonight. Naga will bowl his final delivery. Steps out. Gets it on the full toss. But it will be only the single. Good finish to the over here by Naga. He's given away only 5 runs in his 2 overs. He's picked up the wicket as well off Ibrahim.
And here's the Rising Stars Konkan batting summary. A bit of a poor show today to start with. 10 overs, 49 for 4. These two batsmen here will have to stick around and get those boundaries if they want to set a respectable total for the Artech Blue Star. Looks like we have a new bowler here, Anish. First ball played straight and they take a quick single there. Second ball here for Manish, and he glances it on the leg side, and that's another single. Anish bowling well here, keeping it wicket to wicket. Big swing, and that's an amazing shot there from the batsman. Heaves it down to square leg. Quite a controlled shot. And he's rewarded with 4. Here's the replay. That was a little bit short for Manish there, that allowed the batsman to be able to get under it. Here's Anish again. That's played down to deep cover, and that's a single. Batsman plays that down to long on, down to cow corner, beg your pardon. And he gets 1. Last ball of the over here. Batsman advances and clips it down the ground. It's going to the fielder, and he gets 1 for that. That's the end of the 11th over here. 9 runs came off the over. It was a decent over for the Rising Stars. They'll need a lot more of these overs here. 58 for 4. Here's Naga back for his 3rd over. He's done very well in his first 2 overs. Quite a flighted delivery here. The batsman taking a quick single, and they'll get there comfortably. Naga is bowling a very good line and length here, not allowing the batsman to get him away. Big swing from the batsman, misses it, and the keeper collects, but the batsman stays in his crease, so no chance there. Another flighted delivery, batsman swings it down the ground. It's gone down to long on, and that'll be another single. That was a great effort by the bowler to try and get to the ball, but it goes down to long off, and that's another single. Naga really keeping it tight here. It's hit back to the bowler and well collected by Naga. It's a dot ball. Both Mubin and Iftikhar will be thinking about boundaries here. They'll need a lot of them. That's a great shot here from Mubin. Over cover, and that'll be 6 runs. See the replay here. Naga bowls it a little wide in the slot, and Mubin takes advantage. Great shot there. That's the end of the 12th over. 67 for 4. Looks like we've got a new bowler here from Artech Blue Star. Sanjesh. Setting his field right now. He's got a pretty conventional field with 4 inside the circle. First ball here from Sanjesh. Hits it down the ground, and that's 1 bounce down to the long off fielder. Both the batsmen really looking to get a move on here. Here's Sanjesh again. Wide this time. A play and a miss. Keeper comes up here. Forces the batsman to stay in his crease. Good move here by the Artech Blue Star keeper. Making sure the batsman doesn't go running down the wicket. Here's Sanjesh. He goes for the big shot here, but it's straight to the fielder. 1 bounce. Too long on. And that's a single for Mubin. Here's Sanjesh. Oh, big heave there. Looks like it's a catch, and it's been dropped. That was a straightforward chance there for the fielder. He looks to be in a bit of pain. Here's the replay. Looks like it hit his fingertips. Here's Sanjesh again. Big heave again. Down to mid-wicket. That's another single. Sanjesh bowling well here, keeping it tight. The batsman not able to find the middle of the bat. That's been hit in the air. Chance there, and it's been taken by the fielder. Looks like they had a little bit of a collision there, but no problems with the catch whatsoever. Great catch there by the fielder. Iftikhar has to go. You can see the replay there. Two fielders coming in for the catch. A bit of a collision, but no problems with the catch whatsoever. And we'll have a new batsman in now. That's the end of the over. Munaf, the new batsman in. He will be at the non-strikers end. Yes, Shifas finishing his spell. Oh, well bowled there. Slower ball to start with. Played down to cover. Shifas has been doing very well to vary his speeds. The batsman not able to get him away. He's bowled 3 overs and he's gone for only 5 runs. And he's taken a wicket. This is an amazing spell from Shifas here. Here's Shifas again. Slower ball again. The batsman goes for the big shot. And that's a maximum. Gone all the way. You see the replay here. Slower ball again from Shifas. The batsman picked it early and went for the big shot. And got 6. Here's Shifas once more. Oh, it's a quicker one now. And that's a quick single, and the batsmen take one, and looks like it's an overthrow. Looks like they're taking another. Oh, and Shifas does well to avoid another overthrow. This is turning out to be a bit of an expensive over in the context of this match. Here's Shifas again. Oh, he's heaved that. It's gone high in the air. Shifas under the ball and he takes it comfortably. Mubin has to go. He played a decent knock, 21 of 17 balls. But that ball was just too far from him. He got the end of his bat on the ball and all it did was go in the air. As you can see there, Shifas comfortably under the ball, takes the catch, and that's his second wicket. We have a new batsman in. Looks like some technical issues here. Should be getting that sorted soon. Zuhaib is the new batter at the crease. We have two new batters at the crease that haven't faced the ball here. Not a good place for the Rising Stars to be in the 14th over. Here's Shifas. Played safely back to the bowler by Zuhaib. Shifas bowling his final ball. That's been hit wide of long off, but he'll come around, cut it off, and keep it to a single. That is the end of Shifas's 4-over spell. It was a great spell there. He gave away only 13 runs and got 2 wickets during his spell. And that's the end of the 14th over. The Rising Stars are 80, 6 down. We have Sanjesh bowling his second over. Oh, starts with a straight one. The batsman walks across too much and loses his leg stump. That was a pretty straightforward dismissal there. Batsman tried to get across, ended up giving away his leg stump to the bowler. You can see the replay there. Sanjesh is delighted. They are wrapping things up quickly now, the Artech Blue Star. The loss of Zuhaib brings in the new batter, Javed. He will be facing Sanjesh. Oh, good shot first up, but straight to the fielder, and that has been taken in the deep at long off. That was a good shot, but sadly straight to the fielder. If he had hit that in the gap, it would have been a 1 bounce 4. As you can see there. Comfortably taken by the fielder. And it looks like Sanjesh is on a hat-trick. He's taken 3 wickets already. We have new batsman in, Javed. Here's Sanjesh on a hat-trick. Oh, good ball there. On the stumps, right on the money. But well negotiated by the batsman. A dead defense. Here's Sanjesh, who looked to play on cover, got a little bit of an inside edge. No run there. Here's Sanjesh again. Oh, hit in the air. Looks like that'll be cut off by the short cover fielder, and that'll be 1 run. The Artech Blue Star seems to be in a hurry to finish this innings. Sufyan here facing his first ball of the match. Well played on the leg side. Quick single there. And that's the end of a great over by Sanjesh. And here's the Rising Stars Konkan batting summary. Well, I'm sure they could have done better. 15 overs, 82 for 8. They will need something special to put on a respectable total from here. Sanjesh bowling that last over, getting 2 wickets and giving away only 2 runs. Amazing over. We have some quick field changes here. Here's Syed. First ball. Oh, and that's been cut away nicely. But there is a deep backward point. He will cut that off and keep it to a single. Here's Syed. Oh, good shot there. Through cover. Fielder chasing it, and looks like they'll get 2 runs. They've got a big gap here on cover. Batsman will be looking to target that gap. Syed cannot afford to be bowling half volleys outside his off stump. Well bowled there by Syed, and that's a quick single by the batsman. Sneakily taking those runs. That's the one thing the Rising Stars have done well. Take those quick singles. Swing and a miss. Ball into the keeper's hands. Syed generating some good pace there. Batsman getting his bat late. Here's Syed. Tries for a quick single there, but sent back. But it's an overthrow, and oh, that was a very close one. Sufyan was initially sent back. He wanted that quick single. He looked like he would be in trouble getting back, but the throw was wide and it resulted in an overthrow. Sayed, this last ball, that was there for the batsman, but he misses out, and that's a dot ball. That's the end of the 16th over. It's 87 for 8. We have Sanjesh continuing, bowling his third over. That's down the leg side. That'll be called a wide by the umpire. Last 4 overs here of the innings. The Rising Stars really need to get a move on. They will need those big hits in these last few overs. Here's Sanjesh again. That's cut away. It's in the gap. Fielder chasing behind it. And looks like that'll be a comfortable 2. Batsmen running hard between the wickets. These Rising Stars batsmen have really had to work for their runs. Slow ball there. And looks like he's sneaking a quick single, and he looks like he's back in the crease. Direct hit there from the fielder, but the batsman got back safely. Here's Sanjesh. Ooh, that was on his leg stump, and he's glanced it down to fine leg. The keeper chases after it, and the batsmen get too comfortably. Sanjesh trying to keep it tight here, bowling it wicket to wicket. He got 1 wicket already with a similar ball on the leg stump. Batsman walks across a little too much, but this time the batsman gets bat on it. Here's Sanjesh. Big heave from the batsman, and he misses. Sanjesh doing really well here. The batsman not having an answer to the questions asked by Sanjesh. Here's Sanjesh again. Slower ball here. The batsman plays it down to point, but no run there. Final ball of the over here. He hits it down to cover. It's cut off by the cover fielder, deep cover. The fielder at short cover looks to be in a spot of bother here, but no, he's fine. He's all good. And that's the end of the 17th over from Sanjesh. The Rising Stars are 94 for 8. 3 overs to go. Looks like the batsman really needed his helmet before this over started. The substitute fielder quickly giving it to him. And here's Naseef bowling his second over. That's well bowled straight to. Oh, and that direct hit, and the batsman would have been in trouble there. The batter played it straight to short mid wicket and sprinted for the run. Fielder did well there as well. A direct hit, and the batsman would have been gone. Naseef generating some good pace, and it's too quick for the batsman. Ball goes through to the keeper. No run. Dot balls are like gold in this phase of the innings for the Artech Blue Star. Another quick one. Oh, that was a cheeky throw from Naseef. Sufyan finding it tough to manage the pace. That's another miss there from Sufyan. Naseef just proving to be a little too quick for him. Here's Naseef again. Oh, good ball there. Dead defense, and scurries through for a single. They'll get the run. This is proving to be a very good over for the Artech Blue Star. Full toss there. Played straight for a single. And that's the end of the 18th over. A very good one by Naseef. The Rising Stars are at 97 for 8 in 18 overs. They will need a couple of big ones from here. Here's Abhilash. Oh, that's been swung high in the air. Fielder coming under it, but he overruns it. And looks like that will be a 4. It was a big heave by the batsman. Went high in the air. The fielder ran forward to get the ball, but he overruns it. And the ball, few bounces, and a boundary. The batsman will need to get a few more of these. Here's Abhilash. Oh, that's been well played by the batsman. No run there. Bowler takes it. Well played there by the batsman. But at this stage of the innings, they should be looking to get the big hits in. They need runs. The Artech Blue Star has some pretty good batsmen in their side. Here's Abhilash. Oh, big hit there. And that's an amazing take by the fielder. Shifas, the fielder there. Amazing catch. Well timed jump. And Javed has to go. You can't keep Shifas out of the game here. What a catch there. Great take. And that's the 9th wicket down for the Rising Stars. Abhilash getting his 2nd wicket. The new batter looks like it's Munaf. That's going to take strike against Abhilash. The Artech Blue Star has gotten a few fielders in here. That's well played by Munaf to point. He'll get a single there. The Rising Stars should look to maximize their runs here, play the complete 20 overs. Here's Abhilash bowling the last ball of the over. And that's a swing and a miss. He looked to hit that over cover. No connection there. That's the end of the 19th over. The Rising Stars are 102 for 9. Can they make the last over a big one? Looks like Naseef will bowl the final over here. He has bowled exceedingly well so far, giving away only 5 runs in 2 overs. The Rising Stars batsmen haven't been able to negotiate with his pace. Here's Naseef. And a straight one to start up. Played straight to the short cover fielder. But that's another great ball. Yorker there on his leg stump. Batsman tries to go for the single but sent back by the non-striker. Naseef bowling very well here. The Artech Blue Star team will be plenty pleased with this effort here tonight. Restricting the Rising Stars to a very low score. Here's Naseef. Short ball there. Played by the batsman. They're taking a quick single here and they'll get that single. The batsman not able to put Naseef away. He's proving to be too quick for them. Here's Naseef again. Full toss. Straight to the fielder, but he overruns it. That's poor fielding there, down at cover. And that'll be 4 runs. As you can see in the replay, good hit there by the batsman. The fielder just gets too far away from the ball and loses it. Naseef should look to finish well here. Oh, that's been hit high in the air. It's down to the same fielder at cover. And he makes a mess of it. Straightforward catch. He's put it down. And the batsmen scurry through for 2 runs. Last ball of the innings here. Naseef. Swing. And that's a great over there. Good last over, good finish by the Artech Blue Star team. So, the target set by the Rising Stars is 111 for the Artech Blue Stars in their 20 overs. You can see the summary there. The Rising Stars scoring 110, managing only 110 in their 20 overs. The Artech Blue Star will need to chase down 111. And we'll be back for the second innings. And we have the umpires going in here for the start of the second innings. Just to remind you guys, the Artech Blue Star need 111 runs from their 20 overs here. Should be a straightforward chase, but cricket is a funny game. You never know what might happen. And we have the Artech batsman at the crease. We'll have Nizar taking strike while Nimish is at the non-strikers. And here's Zuhaib with the first ball of the innings. Short ball to start with. Nizar plays and misses. Zuhaib looks to be getting some good shape with the new ball here. Oh, big swing. Ball goes high in the air. Zuhaib makes a mess of it. He overruns the ball. It was a great chance to get their first wicket here. However, sadly, the Rising Stars lose out on that chance. And the batsmen scurry through for a single. Here's Zuhair bowling, third ball of the over. And that's been called a wide. Zuhair generating some good pace over here. Zuhair. Oh, and the batsman plays it to backward point, and he'll get a boundary for that. The batsman doing well. Nimish using the Zuhaib's pace and getting it behind point and to the boundary. Nimish opens his account with a 4. Here's Zuhaib again. Good ball there and well driven by Nimish. Zuhair bowls that one wide. Almost outside the pitch, in fact. And that's been called a wide by the umpire. With the amount of outswing that Zuhair is getting, he should look to bowl the ball on the stumps. Here's Zuhair. That's a much better length for him. Much better line. The batsman only managing to play that back to the bowler. Zuhair bowling his last ball. Short ball here, outside off stump. The batsman failed to capitalize on that delivery there. And that's a dot ball to end the over. 7 runs of the first over here. Decent start for the Artech Blue Star. No wicket down. Looks like the new bowler here, Javed. First one down the leg stump, says the umpire. Batsman hit on the pads first up, but he was well outside the leg stump. Nizar facing his second ball of the over now from Javed. Javed making a few quick field changes there. Here's Javed. And he bowls the second one down the leg side. It's been called a wide by the umpire. He'll have to bowl that one again. Big swing, and he's bowled. He's bowled him. Super ball there by Javed. The batsman goes for the big heave. Nizar will have to go back to the dugout. And that's the first wicket for the Rising Stars. We'll have the replay for you shortly. He completely misses that one. And Javed says, "You miss, I hit." The Rising Stars will need a lot more wickets this innings if they are to have a chance at winning this match. So we got a new batsman in. He will be facing Javed first up. Shafas looks to be the new batsman. Shafas done very well in the bowling department. Let's see whether he can do the same in the batting. First up, hit straight to short cover. Tried to come through for a single but sent back by the non-striking batsman. I reckon there was a run there. Here's Javed again. Safely played down the leg side by Shefas, and an easy single there. Quick single there, and a bit of a misfield from the fielder. Batsman would have been in trouble had it been a clean collect from the fielder there. Last ball of the over here. And well played by Shefas, back into the bowler's hands. That's the end of the second over. Artech Blue Star a 10 for 1. We'll have Zuhaib continuing his spell here. Nimish to face him. First up, that's a good length ball on the stumps. Well played by the batsman. Here's Zuhaib. Outside off. It's been cut by the batsman. Trying to get back for 2 there, Nimish, but sent back by Shefas. Seems to be a bit of a miscommunication between the batters here. The fielder doing well to keep that to a single. Here's Zuhaib. And that'll be called a wide by the umpire. Zuhaib's not happy there. But that looked like a wide. Here's Zuhaib, you'll have to bowl that one again. That's been played straight to mid-on. Zuhaib keeping things tight here. Not allowing the Artech batsmen to free their hands. Here's Zuhaib again. Oh, good ball there. Very good ball. Shefas plays and misses. Zuhaib generating some good pace along with some good line and length here. Here's Zuhaib again. Plays it. And he's edged it down to third man. That'll be a single. Zuhaib getting some good outswing here. Final ball of the over here. Oh, that's another good ball by Zuhaib. Played straight to short cover by the batsman. And that's the end of the third over here. Artech 13 for 1. Oh, that's been hit high in the air. Fielder coming under it. He's made a mess of it again. He seemed to have the ball in his hands, but sadly, they popped out. The fielder is not happy. The bowler is not happy. The batsman is extremely happy. Here's Javed again. Oh, that's been hit well through the covers. The ball is going towards the boundary, but the fielder's giving it a chase. Fielder cuts it out, and the batsman managed 2 runs there. Good shot there by the batsman. Here's Javed again. Well played there by the batsman, straight back to the bowler. Javed not allowing the batsman to free his hands. Oh, that's an amazing hit by the batsman. He advances down the wicket. Javed bowls it wide, and the batsman gets his bat to it and hits it over the infield over cover. And that's 4 runs. Here you can see the replay. A superb shot there from the batsman. And that's 4 runs. Nimish there playing an amazing shot. Bit of a field change now. No, in fact, he brings cover back in and he's bowling. Well bowled there. Played safely by the batsman. Final ball of the over here. He advances again. And he's missed that one. And that is the end of the 4th over. The Artech Blue Star is 20 for the loss of 1. It looks like Zuhaib will continue here. He's bowled quite well so far. Shifas to face. Here's Zuhaib. Oh, and Shifas has edged it. And the ball is running to the boundary, and that's going to be 4. The fielder couldn't cut that one off. Good ball there by Shifas. Getting the edge. Sorry, good ball there by Zuhaib. Getting the edge of Shifas. but sadly, the ball runs away to the boundary. Superb shot there from Shifas. Ball crosses the boundary. A very classical shot there. Zuhaib won't be happy. With these two balls, it looks like Shifas has broken loose. The Rising Stars need to come up with a plan here. Short ball, played straight to square leg. Oh, I reckon throw the non-striker, the batsman might have been in trouble there had the ball hit the stumps. Here's Zuhaib. Superb ball and superb shot. Shifas hits that over cover. One bounce over the ropes. Look at that replay. Amazing shot there from Shifas. He's really broken loose this over. He's taking Zuhaib to the cleaners. Here's Zuhaib again. Oh, good ball there. Quick single here from the batsman. They get through with ease. Final ball of the over here. Short ball. And called a wide by the umpire. Nimish tried hitting it over the infield towards fine leg, but failed to get bat on that one. Here's Zuhaib again. Shot one again and gets the inside edge. They get through for a single. And that's the end of the 5th over. A good one for the Artech Blue Star team. They ended at 35 for 1 after 5. We have Javed bowling his 3rd over. Oh, he's bowled it on the legs and batsman tries to come through for a single, but Javed sends him back. Here's Javed. Hits straight down the ground. Long on cuts that off. Batsman come through for a single. With Javed's variations in pace, the batsmen are finding it tough to get him away. Oh. He chips it back to the bowler. Luckily, it lands short of him. Javed doing well here. Well bowled there by Javed. The batsman get a single there. It's played down the ground. Javed keeping things tight this over. Final ball here of the power play. Will the batsman go for the big one? No, he does not. It's played straight to cover. And it's a bit of an overthrow there, but no runs conceded on that last ball. A superb over, the last over of the power play from Javed. Only 2 runs coming of it. 6 overs done. The Artech Blue Star team is 37 for 1. Looks like there's a change in the bowling here. The Rising Stars bringing some spin into the attack. It's going to be Iftikhar bowling the 7th over here. Iftikhar setting his field, making some minor adjustments. And here's Iftikhar. Flighted delivery down the leg side. Superb shot by Shifas. And that's a maximum. Pretty ordinary ball first up. Down the leg side, flighted. Shifas takes full advantage and deposits it over deep square leg. Another flighted delivery here. And Shifas cuts it to point. No runs conceded there. Another flighted delivery and it's heaved onto the leg side. A bit of a misfield, but no extra runs conceded, just the 1 run taken. Iftikhar making some quick field changes here. Here's Iftikhar. Another delivery hit through the covers. That'll be 1 run. Deep cover will cut that one off. Iftikhar doing well here apart from that first ball. Looks like the batsman needs a change of bat. Maybe he thinks that 6 wasn't long enough. Here's Shifas with his new bat. Ooh, Iftikhar bowls a good length there. Shifas plays it back to Iftikhar. Here's Iftikhar bowling the last ball. Flighted and heaves it on the leg side. Looks like it's gonna be 2 runs there. The square leg fielder will come and cut that off. That's the end of the over. 47 for 1. The Artech Blue Star is after 7 overs. We have another new bowler into the attack. It's going to be Munaf. Some more spin here from the Royal Stars. Quite an open field here. Should be quite easy to take those singles and doubles. Here's Nimish facing Munaf. Oh, play and a miss there. He bowled it wide of off stump. Looks like he's getting a short mid-wicket in. He's leaving the third man area completely empty. I don't know if that will pay off for him. He's going to have to keep it on the stumps at all times. Here's Munaf again. Oh, he's hit that down the ground. And it's gone for a maximum. A superb shot there from Nimish. That was in the slot from Munaf. Here's the replay. He swings hard. And that's out of the park. We'll need a change of a ball here. Here's Munaf again. Oh, looks like he's got an edge on that. Nimish has to go. What a comeback this is from Munaf. The faintest of edges from Nimish. Here we have the replay. Looked to be an inside edge. Munaf didn't really appeal that much, but the keeper was excited and the umpire agreed with him. So that's the end of Nimish after that wonderful 6 he hit. We have a new batsman in. Nishad is at the crease. He'll be facing Munaf. Oh, well played there from Nishad. Munaf making a good comeback after that 6 he got hit for. Last ball of the over here. And Munaf plays that well to deep cover. A single there. And that's the end of the 8th over. The Artech Blue Stars is at 54 for the loss of 2 wickets. They seem to be cruising comfortably towards their target. Looks like Iftikhar is going to be continuing here. Went for some runs in the first over, but the captain's put his trust in him again. Nishad is going to be facing him first up. Tossed up delivery here, and Nishad plays it towards fine leg. They'll come through for a single. Iftikhar will need to keep it outside the off stump here, as he's getting quite a bit of turn. That's quite wide of off stump, and he hits it straight to deep cover. Batsman come through for a single. Here's Iftikhar. Tossed up, outside off, played straight to point. Nishad not able to get that one away. Here's Iftikhar. Again, cut to deep cover. A single. Here is Iftikhar again. Oh, that was a good delivery there from Iftikhar. Dot ball. Looks like a field change there. Nobody at short mid wicket. Oh, he goes for the big shot. It's in the gap. It's running away to the boundary, and it's 4 runs. That was a very good shot there from Shafas. Iftikhar just straying a bit too full in length, and Shafas makes good advantage of it. A boundary to end that over. 9 overs down, 61 for the loss of 2. The Artech Blue Stars will need another 50 runs in their 11 overs remaining. Should be a straightforward chase from here, but do the Rising Stars have a trick up their sleeve? We shall wait and see. Munaf is going to be continuing. Nishad to face him. Bowls it wide of the off stump. Nishad cuts it. And the third man comes around and cuts that off, keeps it to a single. Brings Shafas, the man who's been hitting the boundaries, on strike. Here's Manaf to Shafas. Oh, what a shot that is from Shafas. Will Cover be able to cut that off? Yes, he will. And they're coming through for a double. And they'll get that comfortably. Good fielding from the fielder down at deep cover. Make sure that's not a boundary. Then again, the batsman Shafas looks to be in good touch here. The Rising Stars will need to figure out how to get him out. Superb shot there from him. The fielder down at square leg did well to cut that off on the bounce. Shafas is middling everything. But then again, the Rising Star fielders are doing quite well to cut those boundaries off. We have Nishad now facing Manaf. And he's sent back by Shafas. Tried to scurry through there for a quick single. Here's Manaf again. Well played again. Seems to be in two minds, the batsman. But in the end, driving the ball to short cover. Here's Manaf. Oh, he tries to put that ball away, but fails to do so, and that's the end of the over. 10 overs gone. The Artech Blue Star is at 65 for the loss of 2. Shafas seems to be leading this run chase here with 34 from 25 balls. Shafas already done very well with the ball. Seems to be doing the same with the bat in hand. Here's Iftikhar continuing. Good ball first up. Shafas plays it back to Iftikhar. No runs. Shafas will look to play the big shots. Oh, that's another good ball from Iftikhar. Shafas manages to squeeze it out for a single. They should look to keep Nishad on strike. Well bowled there from Iftikhar. Nishad playing and missing. Oh, another play and a miss there. Nishad not being able to get bat on ball. Here's Iftikhar again. Oh, quick single there. Nicely done by the batsman. That brings Shafas, the danger man, back on strike. Last ball of the over here. Oh, he goes for the big shot. And that's sailing over the ropes. A massive hit from Shafas. He is in a hurry to get this chase done with. Tossed up delivery. Smacks it outside the ropes. Superb shot. That's the end of the 11th over. And you can see the equation there. Artech need 38 runs from 54 balls. And I think if Shafas is at the crease, they'll get it done well in advance. Looks like Munaf is going to be continuing his spell. Here's Munaf to Nishad. Oh, he cuts that well. The fielder chasing behind it. And looks like that'll be an easy 2 runs. That was a good shot by Nishad. Threads that gap between point and backward point. And they're making the field change here. Packing that point region. Here's Munaf again. Oh, he tried to cut that one again. But he didn't get bat on ball. Munaf should look to keep it on the stumps. He strays down the leg side. And looks like that'll be 2 more runs here for the batsman. Munaf straying a little too much down the leg side. Nishad just glancing the ball down to fine leg. And the keeper having to chase the ball. An easy 2 there. Here's Munaf again. Oh, that's down the leg side, is it not? That was a close call there. Looks like it's height, says the umpire. Here's Munaf again. It's play and a miss from Nishad. Another dot ball there. There's Munaf bowling the last ball. Oh, big hit, and there is a deep cover. One bounce into the hands, and he keeps that to a single. Good over there by Munaf, only conceding 5 runs off it. The Artech is 78 for 2 after 12 overs. The equation is now they need 33 runs in 8 overs. Looks like the Rising Stars have brought their premier fast bowler Zohaib back into the attack. Probably in the hopes of getting a wicket or 2 here. They'll have to break this partnership. Shafas looking extremely dangerous. Nishad playing a good supporting role. Here's Zohaib. Oh, and Nishad advances down the wicket and misses the ball. Here's Zuhaib again. On the wickets. Plays it down to mid-wicket. And that's going to be a signal. Brings the dangerous Shafas back on strike. Will Shafas choose to respect Zuhaib, or will he go for him? Here is Zuhaib. Oh, superb shot, but straight to the fielder. However, it's a misfield there, and they'll come through for a single. Shafas wanted two, but Nishad sends him back. Here's Zuhaib again. Oh, he advances down the wicket, gets a thick edge, and it's been taken by the third man fielder inside the circle. That was a good take from the fielder. Zuhaib gets the breakthrough. Nishad has to go. He's done well for his team. Made 11 of 20 deliveries. Here you can see the wicket. Edges the ball and straight into third man's hands. Good catch there. So new batsman in, Unidas. He'll be facing Zuhaib first up. Oh, good ball there from Zuhaib, hitting the right length and line. Unidas not being able to do anything with that one, just a defense. Last ball of Zuhaib's spell here. Oh, he swings and he gets an inside edge. It's running away to the fine leg, but it's been cut off. And that's a single. And that's the end of the 13th over. It was a good one from Zuhaib, and that's the end of his spell as well. Artech Blue Star is at 81 for the loss of 3 after 13 overs. Here's Manaf finishing his spell to Unidas. Unidas hits it to cover. No run there. Manaf making some field changes here. The keeper making some field changes here as well. Here's Manaf. Oh, that's a big hit. And it's in the gap. 1 bounce, 4 runs. That was in the slot from Munaf. And Unidas capitalizes on it. Here you can see the replay. Now that's in the gap between long on and mid wicket. 1 bounce over the ropes. Looks like the Artech team is in a bit of a hurry here. Here's Manaf again. In the slot again, a little bit wide. cover will cut that one off. And that's a single. Here's Manaf again to Shafas. Oh, that's a good shot down the ground. It'll fall short of the fielder. It'll be a single. Here's Manaf. Oh, that was a good ball from him. Super ball there. Misses the outside edge of Unidas. Last ball of the over here. And Unidas hits it to deep cover. Should be a single here. And that's the end of the 14th over. That's the end of the spell from Manaf as well. Artech Blue Star 88 for 3 after 14. So here's the equation, ladies and gentlemen. Artech Blue Star need 23 runs from the remaining 36 balls. We have Javed continuing his spell. Unidas to face. And that's a quick single there from the batsman. That brings Shafas on strike. Seven away from a 50 here. A very well made 50. Will Shafas get it? Here's Javed. Well played there from Shafas. Another quick single and they get it comfortably. Here's Javed again. Advances down the wicket, gets an outside edge. It is running towards the boundary. Looks like third man will cut that one off. And the batsmen have run 2 runs. Here's Javed again. Oh, he tries to go for the big one, but completely misses. Players appealing, but Empire not interested over here. Here's Javed again. Oh, he tries to go for the big one again. Gets an outside edge, a thin one this time. And the ball has raced to the boundary. A bit of a misfield there from third man. Could have done better. Here's the replay. As you can see, third man completely missed that ball there and there was no stopping it after that. Handy boundary there for Artech Blue Star. Unidas looks like he's going to finish this early. Fielders appealing there, but umpire not interested. Bowler seems to have gotten away with that one. Looked to be a wide. But that's the end of the 15th over. The Artech Blue Star is at 96 for 3. They need another 15 runs in their 5 overs. A required net run rate of 3. Shafas will be looking to get his 50. And we have a new bowler in the attack. First ball here. Oh, he turns it quite a bit, but that's definitely going down the leg side. Shakir is putting some revs onto the ball here. Here's Shakir again. Oh, that's down the leg side. Shafas misses out there. He's not happy. He knows he could have gotten that one away. That's a wide. Here's Shakir again. Oh, that's a big hit. A massive hit from Shafas. And that clears the ground comfortably. And that brings up Shafas's 50. 50 of just 33 balls. He's played extremely well. Here's Shakir again. That was a wide delivery, but oh no, that is a misfield from the cover fielder. Adding insult to injury here. The fielders not supporting their bowler. Shakir will not be happy with this effort. And he heaves that away on the leg side. And that's been dropped. Shafas. That was a good shot there. But straight to the fielder. And the fielder has put him down again. They end up getting a single. Here is Shakir. Oh, he hits that. And it's going down to deep cover. It's going to be another single. 2 more runs required for the Artech Blue Star. Will Shafas finish it on this ball? Let's see. Here's Shakir. Last ball of the over. Oh, that missed everything. Missed everything there. The batsman and the keeper both were puzzled. Shakir is turning the ball quite a bit. But that's the end of the 16th over. And the Artech Blue Star is 110 for 3. And here's the equation, ladies and gentlemen. The Artech Blue Star require 1 run from their remaining 4 overs. Can Shafas finish with a bang here? is going to be Mubin bowling his first over. Here's Mubin. And that's been hit straight by Shafas, and that's going to be a boundary. And that's the end of the match. The Artech Blue Stars have chased this total comfortably. Here we have the replay of this boundary. A nice straight shot for 4. So the Artech Blue Stars win by 7 wickets here, and here we have the match summary. The Rising Stars batting first, with Mubin scoring 21, the top scorer, and from the Artech Blue Stars, Sanjesh being the pick of the bowlers, taking 3 wickets, and then Shafas another 2 wickets, Abhilash with another 2 wickets, and Naga a very economical spell with another wicket. And then when it comes to the second innings, the star of the show, Shafas, 59 of 37 balls, and Nimish doing well to get to 21. Javed, Munaf and Zuhair, 1 wicket each from the Rising Stars, but no bowler from the Rising Stars able to make an impact here. And it's the Artech Blue Star CC that win by 7 wickets. Thank you guys for tuning in to match number 45 of the Falcons Champions Trophy. We'll have the man of the match now, who is going to be Shafas for his 2 wickets and 59 runs. What a show from him. An all-round effort here.